What are the 9 secrets to a happy marriage? I have done some research on what has worked for couples who have lasted over 20 years in their marriage and what factors have made their marriage work. I also have for you, so make sure to keep watching not to miss it. 1. The magic of communication. You must have heard a lot of opinions and advice from different kinds of people about communication being one of the most important things for a relationship and marriage. But in this video, you'll get to know this in more detail with studied facts. According to the study by Deneto, Quick, and Galton, they have discovered that communication is the heart of a relationship, which implies that you shouldn't take this lightly. They also stated that as human beings, we have grown in different cultures, thoughts, and environments on which our daily actions and behavior depend. These factors make us all different from each other. So when we link these things to our relationship, your spouse is a completely different person from you, even if you have many similarities. Therefore, in order to bridge the gap of those differences, you need communication in your life. Communication in marriage is a bit different because you and your spouse have joined hands to live together. So you shouldn't be hiding anything from each other. Try communicating your problems, thoughts, what you didn't like, and others openly and respectfully. Make sure to be a good listener too. 2. Understanding their flaws. Nobody is perfect in this world. We're all made with flaws. However, being sensitive about the flaws of his spouse and emphasizing your own goodness is a huge enemy of a happy marriage. Let's say your partner has a problem of controlling their anger. If you have noticed that they can't fix this behavior on their own, you should be talking to them and try to avoid other situations that might trigger their anger. For example, if you know that your partner gets angry when they're hungry, you can make sure to have some snacks ready for them. Or if you know that your partner gets angry when they're stressed, you can help them relax by giving them a massage or playing some soothing music. The point is, you should not judge your partner for their flaws, but rather help them overcome them. On the other hand, you should not also be too proud of your own strength and think that you're better than your partner. Remember, you also have your own flaws, and your partner also have their own strengths. You should appreciate and acknowledge your partner's strengths and also work on your flaws. 3. Supporting each other. Being married is about becoming a team. So supporting each other is another thing that has been found to help a marriage last happily for others. Supporting each other has different kinds of ways. It could be supporting your spouse's goals. It could be financial support. It could be emotional support. It also means being there for each other in times of need, crisis, or hardship. It means standing by your partner's side and not abandoning them or blaming them. It also means helping your partner cope with any challenges or difficulties they may face, such as health issues, work problems, or family conflicts. You can support your partner by listening to them, comforting them, encouraging them, and offering practical solutions or assistance. There are things I haven't mentioned that you can support your spouse through the good and bad times. But just remember that you guys are a team, so get rid of I and focus on we. 4. The power of being faithful and loyal. One of the strong pillars of a happy marriage is being faithful and loyal to your partner. Studies have shown that faithful and loyal marriages last over 20 years longer than unfaithful and disloyal ones. Being faithful and loyal means not cheating on your partner or betraying their trust in any way. It also means being honest, transparent, and consistent with your partner and not hiding anything from them. Additionally, it means being committed, devoted, and dedicated to your partner and not letting anything or anyone come between you. This will make your marriage stronger than ever. So make sure to take a note. 5. Spend time together. You need to create a great plan for this one because you and your spouse might have a tight schedule, but we shall all live while enjoying the good parts of life. Start by listing out your favorite things to do with your spouse and ask them theirs too. Then after that, try to adjust schedules for these activities. For example, it could be going for a walk in the park, having a picnic, watching a comedy show, playing a board game, or cooking a meal together. Whatever it is, make sure it's something that you both enjoy and that makes you feel happy and relaxed. Try to schedule these activities at least once a week or more if possible, and make sure to stick to them. Don't let other things get in the way of your quality time together. Quality time is one of the best ways to keep your marriage happy because it allows you to reconnect, communicate, and have fun with your partner. So try to apply these fun things in your life to build a happy marriage. 6. The benefits of respecting each other. Respecting each other is a great boundary that will shape you to lead a great married life. If you keep crossing those lines, your marriage will start to fall slowly. To prevent crossing the line of respect, you need to be aware of your partner's feelings, needs, and preferences, and not discard or dismiss them. You also need to be mindful of your words, actions, and tone, and not say or do anything that is hurtful, insulting, or demeaning to your partner. You also need to apologize sincerely when you make a mistake and not repeat it. Studies have included that respecting each other also includes giving each other space, privacy, and freedom, and not controlling, manipulating, or invading your partner's boundaries. You also need to trust your partner and not doubt, accuse, or spy on them. You also need to appreciate your partner and not take them for granted or neglect them. If you have come this far, I have to give you the I prepared for you, which is a free PDF that could teach you more about the secrets of a happy marriage and also how to build a healthy relationship with your spouse. So if you want the PDF, 7. Appreciation and gratitude. One of the things that could keep us on our feet is being appreciated for what we do. This is a studied psychological method to create a happy and positive energy in your marriage. You and your spouse are trying so hard to keep living a great life, but the one thing that you should be adding to that is cheering for each other to keep fighting. The struggles you and your spouse are facing, even the way we all have struggles, being appreciated for what we do is one of the things that could boost our self-esteem, motivation, and happiness. This is why it is important to show appreciation to your partner and not take them for granted. You and your spouse are doing your best to live a great life, but sometimes you may forget to acknowledge each other's efforts, achievements, and contributions. This can make your partner feel unvalued, unloved, and unhappy. To prevent this, you need to express your appreciation to your partner regularly and in different ways. You can say thank you and give compliments, write notes, give gifts, or do favors. You can also show your appreciation and gratitude by being attentive, supportive, and affectionate with your partner, and by paying attention to their needs and wants. You can also show your appreciation and gratitude by celebrating your partner's success and by being proud of them. 8. Ways you handle your conflicts. Here's another bone of a happy relationship: managing conflicts effectively. Have you ever thought about the effective ways of how you should manage your conflicts? If not, I'm going to give you 3 studied ways that can help you. 1. Don't avoid or ignore conflicts. Some people may think that avoiding or ignoring conflicts is a good way to keep the peace, but in reality, it is a bad way to deal with problems. Avoiding or ignoring conflicts can lead to resentment, frustration, and misunderstanding, and can also make the problems worse over time. Instead, you should face the conflicts head-on and try to resolve them as soon as possible. 2. Don't escalate or exaggerate conflicts. This will make things much worse. Calm down first, take a deep breath, then think of it as one of the problems you can solve by communicating with your spouse. 3. Don't blame or criticize your partner. Instead of blaming them, you should think of what has made the conflict to begin and try to solve it from the core. So these are some of the tips on how to manage conflicts in a good way and keep your relationship happy and healthy. 9. Love unconditionally. This is the foundation of a marriage. If you love each other, everything in your life will be amazing. It will be easier to become happy because you're living with the one you love. Studies have shown that marriage built with love have the tendency to last longer, be happier, and be healthier than marriage based on other factors. So love your spouse just the way they are without condition. Then this will give you a happier and long-lasting marriage. If you want more helpful content like this, make sure to like and subscribe.